Coop went shopping for our wardrobe today. He came back with half of the store though.
Why did you let Coop do the shopping?
You missed the piece we did when Coop, we came out after a live shot for a Green Bay Packers game. And Coop was wearing a green shirt that looked like a Packer color.
Oh yeah, you look like a Packers homer for sure.
Look, who thinks about stuff like that? I just came here for a simple Cardinals Sunday night football game. They're playing the Packers. I'm just wearing a suit. I already put a shirt on. Didn't give a rat's thought about it's green.
So we made him have to go shopping in the Cardinals store.
When I wake up every morning, go get a suit, I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. I just go look in the closet, I find it, and I say, I'm wearing this.
I really would like.
All right, welcome back to Cardinals Locker Room. And Cam, I got a quick question for you.
Hold on. Cardinals Locker Room
training camp special. Take two.
All right, welcome back to Cardinals Locker Room Training Camp Special. And Cam.
Stop, you said locker room.
Yeah, you said locker room. Get your tongue monkey. Take three.
Welcome back to Cardinals Locker Room, Cardinals Training Camp Special. What the hell's wrong with that?
You said Cardinals twice.
Special, not Cardinals training camp special.
Hey Coop, come on. We gotta start the show, man.
Hands
there you go.
And the moves. Oh, check it out. Check it out. Hey,
you got everything,
welcome
Coop.
to our Cardinals Locker Room Training Camp Special.
I gotta take you on the chopper. I feel like you would be perfect because, like, it's the guy who, like, the person who makes it funny is the one who doesn't want to do it.
All right, guys, welcome back to Cam and Coop Go to Camp. It is training camp. Today is Wednesday.
I don't know.
Wednesday,
Thursday,
July
Friday.
31st.
They all blend together at this point, Cam.
Day 7.
Day 7. Okay.
Apparently
we
not
needed
for
that.
Coop's sharp memory.
We needed that. So we had an earlier practice today, 10:50 to 12:50 is probably the earliest practice yet. We didn't really see much positive today, at least on the offensive side of the ball. We saw Kyler Murray. He's gotten off to slow starts before in 11-on-11s, but they really didn't string anything together. He was even missing connections with Larry after I boasted yesterday about how they weren't missing anything. So it just seemed like a bit of an off day. Did you guys see any of that today?
Look, off days happen, and you can't. You can always strive for perfection, but it doesn't always happen. So look, I have an off day. You have an off day. It's no problem. He's allowed. But look, when it really matters, that's when you want to be sharp, and we'll see what happens.
That is $3 into the Kyler Murray jar for Coop.
Yeah.
The one thing with Murray today was just interesting is that he was missing a lot of the throws that we've seen him make before. The defense, too, was finally testing him. You saw him blitzing at times. Even the offensive and defensive line, they were jarring at each other a little bit because you could tell they kind of ramped it up today a little bit. But it's definitely that the blitz did get to Kyler Murray. I don't think they protected him as well as we've seen so far in camp, too, as well. And then Murray, you could just tell his body language was a little bit off. Like Coop said, yes, he's allowed to have an off day. Nothing is going to be perfect. But there are some things this offense is going to have to clear up because there were a lot of 3-and-outs today and a lot of times they did not move the ball down the field whatsoever. And I think that's Cardinal fans' biggest fear, unfortunately.
Yeah,
who knows what's going to happen in the preseason? We learned last year not to really judge the preseason as much as we should. But I think that's the biggest fear is that when this offense doesn't work, it's going to get magnified. You just want to see him go out tomorrow and correct it as fast as possible.
Well, first of all, I don't think the blitz got to Kyler Murray.
Oh, it did. Brett Hundley, too, as well. Both of them.
Because he knows both these quarterbacks.
Well, they let him throw obvious
they're
Coop.
not going to get hit. So that's
well, Coop,
the
it's
issue.
when the defensive line and linebackers get to him, that means the blitz got to him.
Well, Ken, let me tell you something. You act like the blitz really threw him off.
I think the pressure threw him off a little bit.
I will say
that. I just think he was off kilter. The whole offense was out of sync today.
Yeah.
This wasn't him.
Out of sync. That's
to
true.
Coop's credit, we did see a couple plays where Kyler, they did bring the blitz and Kyler actually moved to the outside and then he threw a nice pass on the run. I think several times I saw him complete those in the middle of him struggling. So That's where
That's
the
one thing they did
multi-dimen-
not have last year.
Exactly.
So that's where you picture Josh Rose in that same situation
Yes.
last year, and you're like, he wouldn't have made that play. And then you see Kyler Murray, he does make that play. So that's nice.
All right, but I tell you what, Cardinal fans, you get a chance to come out and watch the Cardinals. They'll probably be a lot sharper on Saturday. Their red and white practice right here at State Farm Stadium, 1:30 in the afternoon. Come on out. But again, it's not going to be any of that smash mouth hitting. They want to protect the players, keep them clean, because a week from Thursday, you'll find the Arizona Cardinals hosting the LA Chargers in preseason game number 1.
And also Thursday night, of course, is our Cardinals locker room training camp special. We got great stories lined up for you. Coop is one-on-one with Kyler Murray, asking him the hard-hitting questions. What's his daily routine like? Can't wait to hear from Kyler. Also, Terrell Suggs. Coop, what you got from T-Sizzle?
Hey, he's not through playing just yet.
Of course.
Don't
doubt him.
Don't doubt that the man still has anything left in the tank.
Yeah.
But man has some real keen acting skills. You know, he has his own production company.
does.
And look, he knows screen acting. But
You also shown some of your acting
yeah,
skills.
I did.
You did?
And he was a little impressed.
Can't wait to see
But, also, we're going to travel the world, seriously, around the world with Cardinals backup quarterback Brett Hundley. We've talked about Larry's travels in the past. Brett takes that to a whole new level. Plus Patrick Peterson, how he showed up to camp, what he's doing now, given that he's going to be suspended for the first 6 games of the season, and David Johnson. We talk about Murray, we talk about the receivers. David Johnson in this running game is the key to this offense working. That's tomorrow, Cardinals locker room training camp special, right after the Hall of Fame game on 12 News.
See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.